And he was with people in which I admired dearly. He was with Naomi Campbell, he had Oprah Winfrey there with him, who entered the room and was swinging off his...
How he would get other girls and get girls to try to, convince this guy, you know what I'm saying, bringing girls on.
And these, like Oprah, Naomi, Rita, and Georgina, they all sat at his table. And for me, meeting Oprah was like, oh my God, like I would have thought that.
So there's this rumor flying around that Diddy might have been getting some famous ladies in the industry to help him lure guys into his shady romantic stuff. And guess who's supposedly in on it? None other than our beloved Oprah Winfrey. Now they're saying 50 Cent is getting ready to spill all the tea on what's really going down. What's the deal with all this drama? Yeah, you've heard about it. 50 Cent's planning to make a documentary called Surviving Diddy. Last year, his rep confirmed to TMZ that they're working on it. The documentary is going to shed light on all those allegations against Combs. And get this, the proceeds are supposed to help SA victims. Jackson even teased a bit of it on Instagram. In the clip, Mark Curry, a former rapper from Bad Boy Records, spilled the beans about Diddy supposedly spiking bottles of Moët with something to make women at clubs more, receptive. Curry claimed Diddy warned his buddies not to drink from those bottles.
And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they've been had something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff.
And so there's even more coming out now. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, is shining a light on some recent stuff. He's talking about this new lawsuit against Diddy by producer Lil Rod. The lawsuit is dropping some heavy accusations, saying Diddy used some messed up tactics to pressure people into doing things they didn't want to, in the bedroom. Gene Deal isn't exactly shocked by all this. He says it's just part of a pattern he's seen Diddy do over the years. According to him, Diddy's been pulling this kind of stuff for a while now.
Leopard don't change his spots, and Diddy been doing this for a real long time, bro. He been doing this for a long.
The interview went deep into the lawsuit, with Gene Deal spilling the beans on how Diddy supposedly operates. According to Lil Rod's lawsuit, Diddy set up this messed up situation where a woman tried to get intimate with Lil Rod in front of Diddy and others, even though Lil Rod wasn't into it. And apparently the pressure didn't let up, which shows a really disturbing pattern of coercion in Diddy's circles. Deal claims Diddy's tactics involve using women to manipulate guys into these compromising situations.
Girls on to try to convince this other guy to be in a room with another man and all this other. Yo, it all sounds familiar.
And this gets us to Oprah. For years, there have been rumors lurking that Oprah has ruined tons of young actresses by manipulating them. While Oprah Winfrey is often hailed as the queen of all media, there are instances where she may have missed the mark, at least according to Cindy Crawford. The iconic supermodel shared her perspective on their initial encounter during an episode of the Apple TV Plus docu-series, The Supermodels, and seems like she is also not happy with her. So let's get started to know what she has got to say about Oprah.
Like the chattel, or a child, like be seen and not heard. When you look at it through today's eyes, when Oprah's like, stand up and show me your body.
Her first encounter with Oprah Winfrey was markedly different from her later appearance on Oprah's Masterclass in 2013. During that interview, Cindy Crawford opened up about the impact of her appearance on her self-perception. According to Crawford, as reported by ABC News, she felt judged based on her look, prompting her to take a proactive stance in representing herself as more than just a physical presence. I felt judged by the way that I look. I think it set me on a course to represent myself as someone who has a brain, she said. Before her 2013 Masterclass episode with Oprah Winfrey, Crawford engaged in introspection, re-evaluating how others perceived her. Despite making 10 appearances on Oprah before that, Crawford's recollection of her introduction to The Oprah Winfrey Show wasn't exactly warm and fuzzy, especially when viewed with hindsight. The mother of two shed new light on the episode, contemplating how Winfrey's actions might be interpreted in today's culture. From Crawford's perspective, it appears that there may be unresolved issues between her and Winfrey that need addressing.
Show us why you're worthy of being here. In the moment, I didn't recognize it. Only when I look back at it and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so not okay.
In the pilot episode of The Supermodels, Cindy Crawford reflected on the first time she appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show. Crawford was just 20 years old when she and her manager John Casablancas appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show for the first time in 1986. Interestingly, it was not only Crawford who was learning the ropes. Winfrey's show had just been syndicated in September of that year. Winfrey directed many of her questions to Crawford's manager, asking him via Today, "So did you have to groom her? Did she always have this body?" Winfrey then addresses Crawford and asks the model to stand up so that everyone can see her. Crawford commented on this particular Oprah segment in the Supermodels episode. "I was like the chattel or a child, like be seen and not heard, when you look at it through today's eyes. When Oprah's like, stand up and show me your body. Show us why you're worthy of being here." The former supermodel found the interview distressing, expressing, "I was so traumatized. I really felt I was not seen as a person who had a voice in her own destiny," as reported by the Los Angeles Times. Crawford admitted that she didn't fully grasp the extent of it at the time, but with age, she came to realize how inappropriate the situation was. Following Crawford's public comments, Oprah Winfrey appeared to respond by taking down the interview from YouTube. Cindy Crawford publicly confronted Oprah Winfrey over her handling of a 1986 interview, and nearly 4 decades later, social media users shared their varied opinions. One person dismissed the issue, stating, "I went back to watch the whole interview. Cindy Crawford was a new up-and-coming model. Oprah was glorifying how amazing Cindy's appearance was. Cindy, if you are looking for a moment to be a victim, you are truly reaching weird times we live in, where people want to be victims for a narrative." Even Oprah Winfrey's close friend Gayle King commented on the situation, despite not having seen the interview. King expressed surprise and a slight disappointment, saying, "I'm surprised and a little disappointed because I know Cindy's been on her show many, many, many times, and it has always been a pleasant experience. So I would hate to think that something that happened years ago could have bothered her. It's not Oprah's thing to humiliate or make anybody feel badly." King also added that, to her knowledge, Winfrey and Crawford's relationship was still in good standing. Interestingly, in 1986, the billionaire shared insights about her interviewing approach with the New York Times. She stated, "Vulnerability is the key. People appreciate when you can be honest. It lets them feel more comfortable about being themselves." And later added, "I understand my commonality with the human experience. It's worth noting that a dose of that vulnerability and commonality might have had a significant impact on an interview with a certain model a few months later. This is not it." Oprah Winfrey and Taraji P. Henson recently found themselves in the midst of rumors suggesting a feud during the press tour for the upcoming Color Purple musical film. Speculation arose after a viral video sparked fan analysis of the body language between the two stars, implying potential tension. However, both Oprah and Taraji swiftly addressed the rumors on social media, dispelling any notion of a feud. Oprah lauded Taraji's talents and expressed excitement about her portrayal of Shug Avery in the film, while Taraji defended Oprah, highlighting the unwavering support and guidance she had received. The rumors were promptly put to rest as the two actresses showcased solidarity and mutual admiration. Oprah Winfrey has undoubtedly built an influential media empire that encompasses television production, acting, and publishing. Her remarkable contributions have earned her numerous accolades, including the prestigious Presidential Medal of Freedom. Beyond her media ventures, Oprah is recognized for her philanthropy work and advocacy on various social issues. On the other hand, Taraji P. Henson, born on September 11, 1970, is also a highly accomplished actress known for her versatile roles in film and television. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Taraji gained widespread recognition for her dynamic portrayal of Cookie Lion in the popular TV series Empire. While Taraji may not wield the same level of influence as Oprah, she has garnered critical acclaim and accolades, including an Academy Award nomination for her role in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Beyond her acting prowess, Taraji is celebrated for her advocacy efforts, particularly addressing issues such as pay disparity and equal opportunities for Black women in Hollywood. Each woman has made significant contributions in her own right, impacting the entertainment industry industry and beyond in unique ways. However, she is not as influential as Oprah. Oprah Winfrey and Taraji P. Henson maintain a relationship of mutual respect and admiration, despite rumors suggesting discord between them. Oprah, a renowned media mogul celebrated for her influential talk show and various philanthropic endeavors, takes on the role of executive producer for the Color Purple musical film. In her social media posts, Oprah has consistently praised Taraji's talent, highlighting her skills and expressing excitement about her portrayal in the film. Conversely, Taraji, an esteemed actress recognized for her versatile roles in both television and film, publicly defended Oprah against any speculation of conflict. She emphasized the unwavering support and guidance she received from Oprah during the project, clarifying the strong bond and positive rapport they share. Taraji's statements effectively dispelled any rumors of friction or animosity between the two, reaffirming the camaraderie and collaboration in their professional relationship. However, during this one moment, they did not synchronize. The Decker 12 press event, hosted on top of New York City's Empire State Building, captured a moment that appeared to show Oprah awkwardly approaching Taraji. The video suggests a brief exchange where they meet eyes but seem to divert their attention elsewhere. It's reminiscent of those uncomfortable elevator rides with colleagues you may not get along with. While the differences between black billionaires like Oprah and someone like Jeff Bezos are striking, the narrative shifts to a broader discussion about struggles, particularly in Hollywood. Taraji recently addressed the challenges faced by black actors, shedding light on pay disparities and inequality within the industry. This issue is not unique to her, as Gabrielle Union, Keke Palmer, and other black actors have also spoken out about the disparity between their efforts on screen and the compensation they receive. The speculation around a possible discord between Oprah and Taraji may stem from concerns that financial troubles could overshadow the film. Produced by Steven Spielberg, Quincy Jones, and Oprah herself, there may be a shared desire to keep the focus on the project rather than personal financial matters. Interestingly, Oprah, despite her immense wealth, can relate to the money struggles faced by black actors in Hollywood. In a Decor 19 interview with Oprah Daily, alongside her bestie Gayle King, Oprah revealed that she received only $35,000 for her role as Sophia in the original The Color Purple. She emphasized that she would have taken on the role for nothing, highlighting a shared understanding of the financial challenges within the industry. That's how you know you really love something, when you would do it even if nobody was paying, Oprah said during the interview. Perhaps per social media comments, Oprah already knew that The Color Purple musical stars Fantasia Barrino, whose style has been considerably upgraded. Danielle Brooks and Taraji were not being paid enough, and they should soldier on for the love of the project. Social media commentary and theories surrounding the payment disparities and dedication of the cast have likely prompted discussions within the media sphere. Taraji's team, or the significant PR machinery associated with The Color Purple, might have become aware of the shifting narrative surrounding the film. Consequently, they may have encouraged Taraji to address the matter publicly, leading to her statement on the issue. Posting a photo to Instagram from that day on top of the Empire State Building, Taraji punctuated a statement with lots of purple hearts. "It is so important for black women and all women of color to support each other. It is also imperative to have women of color in decision-making positions across all industries. Thank you for responding to my message with the compassion, understanding, and support that I've received. With that being said, Ms. Oprah has been nothing less than a steady and solid beacon of light to all of the cast of The Color Purple. She has provided encouragement, guidance, and unwavering support to us all. She told me personally to reach out to her for anything I needed, and I did. It took one call, one conversation, and one decision-making black woman to make me feel hit. Thank you, Miss Oprah, for all that you do. However, Black Twitter and anyone else who has been watching the body language shift in these press clips still seem to feel that something is definitely up." One of them wrote, "As the executive producer, though, did Oprah need to be so involved and in front of cameras like this? Diddy vibes. Another one added, for years, Oprah has this thing with putting her hands on others' shoulders to the point it like a signal. One more commentator wrote, well, I'm not surprised there might be friction with Taraji and Oprah, because Taraji said she almost had to pass on the color purple due to salary. Well, it appears that she cannot stop herself. Another actress, Toni Braxton, also revealed that the TV host is potentially involved in ruining her career. In a candid interview on VH1's Behind the Music, Toni Braxton openly discussed her experience with bankruptcy and how the public and fellow celebrities reacted to her financial struggles. This challenging period coincided with her appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Like any guest on Oprah's show, Toni expected questions about her then-current situation. However, she was caught off guard by Oprah's unexpectedly tough line of questioning, leaving her in a state of disbelief.
I read that you were upset about stories that your overspending caused.
During this interview, viewers perceived Oprah's questions as indirect criticism of Toni's spending habits, with the implication that Toni's extravagant expenditures were a significant factor in her bankruptcy. In response to Oprah's perceived rudeness, Toni replied, "She was so frickin' mean to me, I was in shock." Toni openly acknowledged her deep respect and affection for Oprah before the interview took place, expressing that she had never anticipated Oprah would be as critical as she turned out to be during their conversation. She said, "I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her, and she pretty much reprimanded me." According to Braxton's recollection, Oprah's disapproval didn't stop there. Toni remembered Oprah saying something along the lines of, "I've heard you have Gucci flatware, whereas I, Oprah Winfrey, do not own Gucci flatware," while gesturing by bringing her thumb and forefinger close together. This comment left the star of Braxton family values feeling significantly diminished.
You ain't got Gucci flatware because you didn't want to buy it. It's not because you couldn't afford it. What do you mean? And immediately, she made me feel this big.
As fans began connecting the dots between these incidents, their suspicion grew stronger that Oprah played a significant role in Toni's decline. This perception was fueled by the well-known conflict between Oprah and Monique. Many believed that Oprah had effectively derailed Monique's career, and there were even rumors that Monique was on the brink of homelessness. The lack of any public apology from Oprah for the harm inflicted upon Monique only added to these suspicions.
So for 8 years, my family has suffered and my career has suffered because what I would not allow those entities to do was bully me.
The reason Oprah did not apologize, according to some people, is attributed to her ego and pride. In 2009, Oprah and Tyler Perry jointly released their film Precious, directed by Lee Daniels, to a global audience. In an effort to capitalize on the media buzz generated by the film's positive critical reception, the film's producers decided to send Monique on a promotional tour. Monique herself revealed, "I had no idea I'd been blackballed, because I don't think that Hollywood has turned its nose up to me," said the actor, suggesting someone had decided to teach Monique a lesson because she's not playing the game. What left people in awe was Monique's candid revelation that Oprah had been making unreasonable demands during their movie campaigns. This is what Monique said: "We were out on the campaign and she was making unreasonable demands." And this is where reverse racism, I think, happens. Following this, there were allegations that Lee Daniels had made threats against Monique, warning her that she would encounter something unpleasant. It's noteworthy that Lee initially sided with Oprah in the dispute. However, as time passed, Monique revealed that Lee had made some peculiar comments about Oprah. Monique said, "I think that those are feelings that Mr. Daniels is having." He said, "You know, Monique, she didn't thank the producers at the Oscars. She didn't thank the studio, and that's just not things that you do." These revelations have led many to speculate that Oprah may not treat junior artists and staff well, especially those involved in movie productions. It has fueled a perception that the general public has harbored suspicions about Oprah, concealing certain aspects of her behavior or actions. One person said, "She's incredible. Oprah had some darkness to her that we rarely see and hear of, but a lot of us know it's there." Monique has also been vocal about her past experiences, sharing that nobody believed her when she disclosed that she had been subjected to bullying by her older brother Gerald during her childhood years, from ages 7 to 11. Their relationship eventually fractured after Gerald was convicted of harassing another woman and received a 12-year prison sentence. In 2010, a surprising turn of events occurred when Gerald accepted an invitation from Oprah to appear on her show. Oprah even made an attempt to have Monique participate in the episode. However, Monique made it clear to Oprah that she had no intention of appearing on the show, even if her brother requested her presence. To Monique's shock, Oprah went a step further by inviting not only Gerald, but also their two parents to the show. This was particularly distressing for Monique, as it seemed that her parents were downplaying the traumatic experiences she had endured during her childhood.
I did assault and inappropriately touch my sister in manners that were not comfortable for her, and for that I apologize.
Monique was left devastated by the situation, and her attempts to seek comfort from Oprah went unnoticed. When she encountered Oprah in Hollywood for the first time after this incident, Monique couldn't help but be skeptical of Oprah's assertion that she had been unaware Gerald would be bringing her family onto the show. As Monique explained in an interview, she then said, "Do you want to come on the show? Because he wants to apologize to you." I said, "Oprah, I don't want no part of that." She has faced significant allegations related to alleged HT and enabling behavior, and these accusations have come from prominent figures like Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted SO, and Harvey Weinstein. Several well-known individuals have publicly accused Oprah of concealing information or supporting Harvey Weinstein, with one notable accuser being Rose McGowan. According to Rose, Oprah made an error in her choice of association with individuals like Russell Simmons and Harvey Weinstein, whom she considered friends. Rose tweeted, "I am glad more are seeing the ugly truth of Oprah. I wish she were real, but she isn't. From being pals with Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' sick victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come." Lizard Singer Seal is another prominent figure who has accused the TV host of being connected to Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein. The nature of the host's alleged relationship with Jeffrey Epstein remains surrounded by mystery and speculation. As evidenced by online discussions, many people have formed the impression that she may have played a role in Epstein's choice of victims. Some even entertained the possibility that Floridian residents who accused Oprah of involvement in a HT organization might have been correct in their claims. These allegations and suspicions have raised serious questions about her associations and activities. Later on, however, Oprah disproved all of these rumors that were circulating on Twitter, saying, "Just got a phone call that my name is trending and being trolled for some awful key thing. It's not true. Haven't been raided or arrested," she wrote. "Just sanitizing and self-distancing with the rest of the world. Stay safe, everybody." Moreover, there is a well-known conspiracy theory suggesting that influential figures in Hollywood purposely harm individuals in order to discredit or cancel them. There are also rumors circulating that some specific Hollywood elitists may have played a role in Tony's illness as a form of retaliation for a 1980s interview.
Please welcome Tony Braxton! She's so freaking mean to me.
According to sources, Hollywood's history is full of such examples where they made people suffer physically, and one such example is Martin Lawrence. During the height of his career, Martin Lawrence experienced a severe health crisis that posed a grave threat to his life. Lawrence, celebrated as one of the most accomplished comedic actors in the industry, was known for his unwavering commitment to his craft. However, this dedication led him down a perilous path. In 1999, as he diligently worked to shed weight for his role in Big Mama's House, the star of Bad Boys for Life found himself in a coma for 3 harrowing days, narrowly avoiding a tragic outcome.
Y'all ain't never heard of Soul Korea?
According to reports, the actor put his life at risk by wearing heavy clothing and a plastic sweatsuit while jogging in sweltering 100-degree weather. This extreme workout regimen ultimately led to his collapse, resulting in a 3-day coma where he relied on a ventilator for breathing support at the Los Robles Regional Medical Center. Furthermore, during this critical period, his body temperature skyrocketed to a staggering 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
Correct yourself. You ain't had my experience. And it's sometimes the ignorance of people that think that what you see in the media of any actor or footballer.
Nonetheless, it appeared that Hollywood did not take significant steps to address these concerns despite the warnings. The industry continued to face criticism for its treatment of individuals, and an ongoing list of people continued to endure hardships and challenges, which some attributed to the perceived harshness within the industry. In 2016, Kid Cudi penned a heartfelt letter to his fans, candidly revealing his need for help. The musician was grappling with depression and suicidal thoughts, leading him to make the courageous decision to voluntarily admit himself into a rehabilitation facility.
I dealt with suicide for the past 5 years. You know, loneliness is a terrible, terrible thing, man. And if you don't know how to conquer it, it can eat you alive.
He explained to his fans, "I am not at peace. I haven't been since you've known me. If I didn't come here, I would have done something to myself." However, another perilous situation loomed on the horizon. In a recent interview with Esquire, the artist revealed that just 2 weeks after entering rehab, he experienced a stroke that required hospitalization. This was an incredibly frightening and traumatic ordeal for him. The stroke had such a profound impact that it severely affected his speech and physical abilities to the extent that his manager advised him to take a temporary hiatus from music, physical therapy to aid in his recovery process.
Well, that's where most of the bad stuff came in, because I was like, I have to live up to be this person, and I don't feel like that.
Kid Cudi went on to disclose that his hiatus from music a few years ago wasn't solely a result of his struggles with substance use and depression. It was also instigated by a debilitating stroke that left him grappling with speech and mobility impairments. This incident compelled Kid Cudi to temporarily suspend his music career and devote the subsequent months to intensive physical rehabilitation. However, he pointed out that he didn't truly rediscover his sense of self until he auditioned for a role in the Broadway show Lobby Hero alongside Michael Cera in 2017.
But like, when the show was over, I was completely miserable. For a long time, I was not happy when I woke up in the morning.
And we all know, according to Cassie's lawsuit, how Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. Well, the reasons are becoming clearer day by day. But 50 Cent has emphasized that he is not doing it all alone. That's it for today. Until then, goodbye.